walking around behind the hill now, getting set for the payoff pitch. This is a big one. Now he turns around, he looks in toward the plate to get the signs for the next.
Tell me, how can you catch me? I'm a disease that's not communicative, that can't be transmitted. I chase the baseball and I threw it when I was through to live. Looking for a third strike. I know what I like, so I should be committed to grabbing this mic like a buck knife. I skin ideas alive, so you wince to get scared to touch the inside without a rinse. But that's neither here nor there. This is underground hip-hop, suspended in midair. I'm the baseball on your baseball card, going 100 miles an hour through my own mind, spinning hard. Every time I spin, enjoy the fact I will never be removed from this track. Picture that, Johnny Kodak, who pitched the third strike while I wait at the plate. See, I'm always about to be out, but you already know that. I'm ahead of my time, so I always swing late. I got a slow bat, and how can you catch me? Watch me, I'm a slider, getting outside of the corner with split seam, feel the dream, moments seem divine. I make a strike so water with 16 men in between your eyes, open wide to the lines of the visual alkaline. Trust me to a ball, trust me to assault your battle and confidence. With a ball turned to a being green wall, burnt to a stick by a lunatic, caught red-handed, bloodshot eyes, and no lack of confidence. And Red Sox in disguise, the monster. I do it cause I want to, and you and me's opposites. Don't give a dick if you got a page you need to pick. Pin the brick, blade the stick, check the blade on my fingertip. Throw a split finger, watch it linger and sink. Type AB stain, AB down the drain. Hurts like labor pain with a baby string. You need to get out a little bit, maybe vain. You can play out, not be played out. Laid out in the rain, with an umbrella stuck in your main vein. I wanna be with the palm bears up in your face. Screaming, you better be prepared. The afterlife's a tear. If you ain't the main, but if you ain't saved, you can't complain. Better buy a Bible, quote the script, spit at the hip to get charged with libel. If I'm the devil, then I'm your rival. But you ain't that relevant to my survival. Covered in my rhyme saliva. Better quit down my faith. God exists, I just dated eighth. And y'all can't catch me. No matter what thou, thee, or he, or capital H-E say it. Lord have mercy on whom is cursed with a gift of verse. How can you catch me? Cause I already passed. Got a 6th sense and I'm in the past tense. Too fast for the present. Got a 7th sense with a hesitant. Last citizen on earth running for president. That's how it's meant. Right where the pen is bent. I wanna be, check it out. I wanna be the ball stuck in a Kodak before a curve. Observe. How can you catch me? You can't see me. Underwater in a cage, refusing the age Houdini. Losing the page every time I get around to punctuate my line with a fine point. Better get a felt tip. Trying to black me out, finna get yourself ripped on an S&M tip with a belt tip. Buckle to the kneecaps, my rhythm raps on your knuckle raps. Beat down a stereo sound, talking back to back, shooting y'all down like craps. Trying to roll too many lines like road naps. MC's getting towed off the road like a wide load. I'm in a passing lane Lamborghini. In my dreams, I want everybody to be me. You can't catch me, so leave me alone with a grin and a microphone, chewing every last scrap of meat on my lyrical bone. Let's get it on, let's get 'em up, as if I give a fuck. Fella Quentin representing Richmond, VA, in the back of pickup, drinking the Atlantic Ocean during a Boston Tea Party, reciting the Declaration of Independence without a hiccup. Why don't you grab a cup, pull up a chair and drink up? I wanna be, check it out, I wanna be a lot of things. Wanna win the lottery, be like Rodman with a lot of rings. Wanna take in the finer things. Wanna get high, not have to buy the boom and still get the bada bings. I wanna be the ball that never has to fall, stuck in a picture on a cardboard frame with a bat, a baseball player with a famous name. Never the habit to recognize my own fame. I never get swung on, never get hit, never get thrown, never get spit on, never get missed. I just be stuck inside my own mind like an afterthought, and I never get caught. I'm a go-getter, Fella Quentin. First letter of my alphabet is I, and the last one is you. Felcher, check up on your ABCs, cause how I be, I see, I'm better equipped. Check your head for microchips, you ain't quick 386. I wrote the script, got a big head, lyrical brain tumors. My sense of humor is so dry, I got dandruff on my sweater. So why do you think I kick this joint? To get my pumas high? MCs are cigarettes to me, useless. American spirits ride by in the clipped wings of a bird I just flipped. I'd rather tell a lie and watch the rumors fly. Step aside, cause this room is mine. You pussy whipped, and your style is cunnilingus, cause you just got licked. I'm a 1-to-0 ratio, impossibly complete within my own minds. I'm a hero, dictate my prophecies like Nero, while you take dick by way of fellatio. I'm a lyrical isosceles, this is the vertex. Get the point? I aim to perplex, not to please. I don't roll with a click, cause I got Eddie Vic to roll the next joint. The only click you might hear is from the mic that I point inside your ear to blow your brain out with a bang. Get off my jock itch, trying to rock like balls in a protective cup, cause you can't hang. You like a chastity belt, you need to shut the fuck up. MCs bring it, bring new beats, say something witty. The latter two came to batter you. So if this bat is too heavy, you shouldn't swing it, just sit pretty. You got a bad attitude like New York City, without parades. What's left? I'm so deaf, I'm the HIV MC, but y'all are hearing AIDS. I'm a dickhead and I'm twisted, so my pubic hair is in braids. You think I'm playing charades, but I refuse to be mute. Got 2 words, 2 syllables, sounds like up yours. Well, that's my boot, kicking shit until I feel a pulse. You just got heartbeat, with the live force of a pacemaker. As your arteries burst, I smash your like a pumpkin on November 1st. Trick or treat. Well, what you say you don't need that? Well, I got stems stronger than the wax styles you got right in this here weed sack. Why don't you get your tongue pierced and let your flow bleed back? I got a novel written on my middle fingernail. Why don't you read that? Read what? Time to get learned. Your style is butter, about to get churned. I turn you back into a sperm with which I impregnate your own mother and pump her stomach in the first term. I talk so much shit I gave myself tapeworm. Why you listening? You should be at home cleaning your tape heads until they're glistening and let my tape turn. Rewind, I still leave you behind, dropping shit like a litter of feline and kitty litter. Don't be bitter, just reconsider who you battle against. My style's refined like your second drunk driving offense. It gets better like gambling every time. I'm all man like Greg and Dwayne, rambling, egging signals, scrambling, handling your business when I rhyme. Quick like mandolin, picking below the Mason Dixon line. Dixie chicken, get in mine. Educate you motherfuckers like Columbine. Teaching hate crime. If I had a dime for every time you threw a penny in my tip cup, I'd be 10 times richer. Wouldn't have to pour you water from a pitcher. Serve you lattes while you bitch about the litter, complaining that your cappuccino's bitter. If I had a nickel for every time you threw a quarter in my tip cup, I'd be 80% poorer. Nothing more than a porter pouring water. A failure in the eyes of your daughter, shorter than the lattes that you order. If I had a quarter for every time you threw a dime in my tip cup, I'd be twice as nice. I'd even throw in some ice and a lemon slice. Clean your water glass until it gleams. Make your chocolates extra hot and add some whipped cream to the top. If I had a penny for every time you threw a nickel in my tip cup, I'd be broke as a joke. Probably tell you and your cell phone to go to hell. If you want some water, go to a well. If you want a latte, find a cow and ring its bell. Can I get some service? If I had $1 for every time you left my tip cup dry, approached me without saying hi, walked away without saying think you have a nice day, complain that I made you spill your coffee down the front of your own tie, flirted with my co-workers half your age while giving me the evil eye, paid for your coffee with a discouraging sigh. If I had $1 for every time you asked me how can I survive on meager wages, while you read the Wall Street Journal and offer me classified pages, for every time you look down your crooked nose at my unwashed clothes, while you sip your macchiato and suppose that you're the one that I do this all for, dragging a mop across this motherfucking floor, cause I say I'm too proud to be a corporate whore. For every time you talk about the poor and ignore the millions of people throughout the world that plant the beans and pick the beans, sort the beans, package the beans, load the beans and ship the beans, stand in a hot room and roast the beans, grind the beans and brew the beans, all for you it seems. A million tired overworked human machines, working all day for a cold cup of water. Well, I would be a millionaire, and I wouldn't need your quarter, but that's still a few years away, so let's just wipe these tears away. Okay, so can I take your order? Thank you, have a nice day. If I had $1, I would be a millionaire, and I wouldn't need your quarter, but that's still a few years away, so let's just wipe these tears away. Okay, so can I take your order? Thank you, have a nice day. Airplane peanut bags scattered non-biodegradable, floating on the ocean surface. Beverage service carts rocking with the motion of waves. Repress-ons fresh from the fingertips of the stewardess. Dug into the plastic cocktail cups, punctured aluminum cans and severed hands. Eyeballs stuck on lunch trays in a gaze, having seen better days. Intestinal lines wrapped around steel rods like vines. Seatbelts tangled, magazine scraps and mangled spines. Relaxed during emotional relapse. Human heads melted like wax, with necks strangled by oxygen masks. Choking on snacks, open suitcase bearing all useless evidence. Business trip papers and children's toys scattered on a beach awash in white noise. Arms and legs burned like pot roast, and the heads of little boys with baseball caps along the coast. While a stewardess with a perfect figure enjoys some R&R, catching raised face down covered in char marks and burns that never scar. Body odor coming out of a propeller motor. The smell of last breath wafts through the cabin. Surprised faces set stone gray in death, battered by dangling arms grabbing for orange life vests. Complimentary magazines splattered by chromosomes and genes lay across exploded chests, with fear reflected in every tear. Eyes peering across the sea, looking at the sun where it used to be before it passed by. Open mouths with no teeth ask why. This is what becomes when people try to fly, give themselves wings and carry out into the sky. A joke to all the birds, too funny for words, as they gather on the ocean's bloody lather and admire the fire and the wreckage. They beck and smile at the pilot. Gulls and buzzards hover over the scene and lick their chops clean, and imagine for all the Cornish game hens and commercial poultry pens, the turkey farms, and dog hunters bearing arms for all the chicken McNuggets and Parmesans, cacciatories and pot pies, strips, tenders, and barbecues for all the birds that were abused, tortured, chopped, fried, and denied life for all the dishes they have made, skinned, filleted, and sauteed, and they circle again on confident wings they descend, beaks and talons extended until they're sure they're no longer amongst the living. They all sit down to enjoy the final Thanksgiving.
I heard the news from my mother. So sad to hear that your brother's gone. I'm singing in the rain, in the countryside, thinking of solutions to my selfish pride. You're driving through the rain by the riverside, thinking of absolution, and I'm probably terrified if you're sinking in this pain. Look up at the sky, watch those birds fly, watch them fly away. Harold, this is a very serious time. You understand that, Harold? Hark! Angels call you the daylight, so do I. Harold, think God has forgotten you in the mix. Although I know you've been waiting all your life for this moment to arrive, when the blackbird is singing in the dead of
You want me to apologize for being alive? Deprive me of my instinct to survive on God's earth? I face the struggle to identify myself since birth, conditioned by nature to thrive off the weak, beak set in a grimace as I sneak through the trees to make my dive. I'm just a scavenger, me of the piercing onyx eyes. The airborne patrol over my haven, tag kleptomaniac, petty criminal, first cousin to the raven. Yeah, so now I'm everybody's enemy, locked out in the sanctuary. Not even the Autobahns be defending me. They say that I'm ruthless, I exploit the meek, but they won't even concede that I'm a freak because there's too many of me. Can I help it how fast my population propagates? No. Give me a break, I don't know how to masturbate. God gave me my wings so I could fly. So what if I'm stronger and faster than the next guy? I believe what Hobbes said, if you fit you will survive, that's not a lie. So I own the sky, I got a flock behind me, nature's agitator, nighttime aviator, unduly malign, trying to dine while children with spray paint try to blind me. Ain't I still a bird? I look rustic, I'm a maverick. Every time I go near your bird feeder you throw a brick. Oh, you'd rather look at all the buntings and the finches, dippers, wrens, and larks, and all the others singing bitches. The prima donnas, if you ask me, meant for pretty pictures, but what I lack in beauty I make up 4 inches. Automatically I'm stigmatized, but I won't apologize for my color or my size. I'ma stay this way until doomsday, but I outlast you all and claw my way through the world's decay, feeding off the brains of my naysayers like a gourmet.
Want me to be on your family tree? Show no shame, feel no pity. Want me to be on your family tree?
You were
Filthy from the ground on up, been going down like this is the beginning of
You want me to apologize for being alive because I was blessed with the cunning that a thief needs to survive? But tell me, how would you use it? Gathering ends or wasting all your life toiling away with music? I mean, to you the songbird has no flaws, he can do no wrong. But when he's in between the paws of a mad dog with his head bit off, the only song you're gonna hear is I follow my instinct, hell with nature's laws. When I smell the stink coming from the newly dead pink skin, watch my beak sink. You can thank evolution for preserving me, while beautiful, colorful tropical birds go extinct. No matter what you think, I will steal your picnic if you blink. That's my first inclination, I gotta eat to live. I don't discriminate, my only responsibilities are migration and procreation, but still I feel the hate. My tattered black feathers caught in the barbs of your security gate, while you burn down my nest to illuminate the night and strip my disguise as if trying to sterilize the skies. I will never be the official bird of any state, maybe the interstate. That's where my headless cousin lies in wait for a traveling salesman to decide his fate. My life is great, I was born big, ugly, bitter, and thick-skinned, with a perpetual image of myself impaled on a signpost in a junkyard, while my broken wings twitter in the wind. You'd be ashamed to find me on your dinner plate. I'm just a number out here in the great outdoors, I'm the inmate. Up to no good, scavenger, crumb snatcher, reprobate. But bear in mind, I'm completely misunderstood. Do you feel me? Your conception of me is a sign of your own instability. And your sticks and stones, they may break my bones, but but your names will never hurt me. However, in all probability, your BB guns will kill me. Not a predictable lens. My rap words capture photographic negatives backwards. Got a picture of you and your friends laughing at having the last word. Still yet to encounter the murderous factors of my verbs, multiplied by the skills that I've mastered. Don't look to the past or keep your back to the glass. You might wind up in a backyard invisible, covered in Miracle Grow, immortalized by a placard that reads keep off and check the blades. Your ass is grass. Can't whip you into a hangover state you can't sleep off. May the fear you feel represent every rooftop you never had the courage to leap off. While I creep off into the black heart of space to find a friendly face without artifice. You understand that language is not a part of this. This is a part of speech beyond a mortal tongue's reach. I don't presume to teach. I control the human race with like a startle pistol. It begins with me, I started this. It ends with V, not a made-for-TV movie. Well, I'm a made-for-getting laid MC. Your girl is getting friendly. This is not a predictable lens. My similes are non-existent like... Actually more so non-existent but physically present like true friends. Actually more so physically absent but abstract in the back of your mind. There's a fine line. Actually more so an infinite timeline between most rhymes and my rhyme. Check my technique. Beyond stuttering when I speak, you will never be able to sneak in a word edgewise. Sneaking a foot when a door creak it shuts. You're selling lies. Put some more hot sauce on your french fries. Get some shut-eye. Shut up with that. But you what? Maybe this picture will shut you up. Take a good look. Inadmissible evidence or your name closed up in a black book. What's your preference? This microphone is known to own only one, and this is not a predictable set of prints. What's regrettable is your ignorance. My words are inedible cloves of garlic, but I don't mince meanings. This is not a predictable lens. My rap words capture Hollywood actors and their rich friends at public screenings. I expose the ulterior underpinnings, brown nosings, posings, and preenings, freezing foes mid-step and demeaning those that slept. It's my rap on the line. My rhymes a crime. Here's my rap sheet with a beat. Try to bite like frozen toes. You fall off and get your 12-gauge double-barrel nose sawed off. This is not a predictable lens. My rap words capture photographic negatives backwards. Got a picture of you and your friends laughing and having the last word. Still yet to encounter the murderous factors of my verbs, multiplied by the skills that I've mastered. Not a predictable lens. My rap words capture photographic negatives backwards. Got a picture of you and your friends laughing and having the last word. Still yet to encounter the murderous factors of my verbs, multiplied by the skills that I've mastered. This is not a predictable lens. It's a contact sheet. Moving action replication of your rap style. Undergoing a penis enlargement operation in a back street with a switchblade and some rat meat. Suck it up. I had 3 inches to a whack beat and went deep with fat size and your girl's fat thighs, and then just to baptize this mic while holding it. I drown this whole town in holy spit. But this is not a predictable lens. My rap words capture cats that catch birds, birds that catch worms, and dogs that chase herds. MCs be the mouse up in Microsoft Works, trying to erase words like radio curse words. You can't even move cursors. This is not a predictable lens. My rap words capture a masterpiece, unfinished chapters, and leave epilogues afterwards. My rap words tap disturbed dreams and explain the sinister laughter. This is not a predictable lens. My rap words capture blackbirds in the dead of night. The deer caught in your headlight, and when said right, they capture what light is left of a life led without sight. But in a flash, my rap captures a lash of last words. Family portraits made to order for bastards. This is not a presentable lens. My rap words capture character sketches on blackboards. MCs acting backwards, never knowing who to act whack towards. Lens predictable A-not as this capture words rap my lord. I wrap chords around concepts and strangle them. Have MCs choking on last words with gobs of phlegm dangling. And keep them alive long enough to realize I killed logic and revived the idea that poems don't have to rhyme. We don't have to take our clothes off. This is not a predictable lens. My rap words capture criminals for rewards, commit words for the sake of crime. Check your post office walls for the wanted sign. You will find there a photograph of the essence of my lyrical presence and wonder why I spell her holding a 9. Because it's not a predictable lens. You caught me at a bad time, not really making my ends. Don't really have any friends. I'm kinda stuck in a bind where the road has bends, and it's critical that I get mine. Watch out now, I'm shooting intentional. 9, 16, and 35 millis might make you one-dimensional, like a brand new book and split your spine. Let me get your wallet. This is not a predictable lens. My rap words capture photographic negatives backwards. Got a picture of you and your friends laughing and having the last word. Still yet to encounter the murderous factors of my verbs, multiplied by the skills that I've mastered. This is not a predictable lens. My rap words capture photographic negatives backwards. Got a picture of you and your friends laughing and having the last word. Still yet to encounter the murderous factors of my verbs, multiplied by the skills that I've mastered.
point fella, point fella, point fella, point fella, point 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 point.
Knifeblade, life laid on the line, light fade, colorblind, optimistic, knifeblade, fantasy written mind, rhyme written, climbing, cold blood, all in due time, reddening eyes, betraying size, raised crooked lies, reboiling blood rise, days of blood, fantasy written mind, reprise. Knifeblade, life made, colorblind, collarbone, broke hands raised, redefine, peace, night fade, morning rain, storm, gutter grease, red light, green, flash, mean looks, fight, cease. Knifeblade, switch, life laid, rich, worth, cold blood, filling the earth, umbilical rebirth, colorblind, baby boy, betraying lies, fantasy written mind, dies, sudden burst of light, white flash, black fade, coming of age in the worst way, options unweighed, knifeblade, life laid on the dot, life is not learned, it is taught. This rhyme's a little box and a questionnaire, you need to check it. You play it out without character like Samuel Beckett. You need to go back where you came from like a palindrome, acting like you down, at least like you got a syndrome. Retard attack, I'm a card shark. Come at you with clubs and spades that give you a heart attack. I fish with sharks with my hook hand to throw them back. My IQ is either high or low. I answer every question no or yes, I know. I guess I flow just to show I can. I'm a simple-minded man, check this out. Yo, people always ask me why I'm rapping. Why should I not be? I got my mama's toes tapping and my sister's hands clapping. And women is a good enough reason for me. Forget battle rhymes, I make love, not war. Come on and give me a little kiss right here on my fist. Like this, forget battle rhymes. Too many MCs lose their lives trying to prove the pens are mightier than knives. But I got a bic that says my skin is so thick it survives beehives. And you can take your switchblade and stick it where you switch, you bitch made. Fuck battle rhymes, yo, get at me dog. Got you neutered and spade, three-legged, skipping away like old 45, singing the blues, trying to hang with the dopest crews, claiming your dues is paid, and your pockets got thickness. Well, give me one witness, cause I ruin your crews like seasickness. I'm invisible like litness, rapid Robert, I'm the Bob Feller of rap music. Try to hit this, standing there like a colon cancer patient scared shitless. Make sure the shoe fits this before you kick this, cause my life's a bowl of cherries and they're all pitless. If my style was a t-shirt and you were the Incredible Hulk, you couldn't rip this. I talk shit with a list and leave the mic spitless. Forget battle rhymes, I ain't hard, I'm simple. I play with a full deck, plus one very sharp card. You slice a royal flush into your temple and give you a dimple in your chin with a pen or a pencil. Talking number 2, lead, I'm talking number 2. Firing up your temper with a sterno can under you. That way I can say, well done asshole, when you're through. What you said makes no sense like Joseph Spence. Forget battle rhymes, I straddle the fence between the lines, over the top and under the bottom. You want battle rhymes? Well, I forgot them. Back in my house with the kitchen sink, that's everything I haven't thrown at you. But don't blink, I'm bludgeoning you with the faucet before I toss it. To all you can think is impure thoughts and leave sore spots like accent alcoholics while they don't drink after 4 shots when the nose is pink. Forget battle rhymes, because I'm tired of butting heads. I'm fitting to fight and get this shit over with quick. You know this rap shit is a double-edged sword. I hope your skin is thick, cause I'm on the cutting edge, bitch.
Certain straight sets, cause you rhyme like you got Tourette's. You're next.
Chew up words and spit out soap. My microphone's a microscope that finds the parasites. I tears apart this language with my pearly whites and tiny bites. My mental state is dead to rights, the brightest thing since dental lights. Far beyond your fancy flights and petty fights and sturdy fronts and girly kicks. I run this like your paratites. Kick your ass straight out the mix like paradise. I wear a smile that's more a smirk. Smack a smile that's smug to me. Some other styles that's ugly and go to work and bear this life. I care not who you listen to or cater to or listen for deep in the night. Just passing through, awaiting a creator who is you when you are true to you. I always knew that that I would speak when spoken to. And now I know that words are weak. I've woken to the truth. That words are only strong when choking you. Now I speak into a beat that's moving you to move your lips and imitate and take in what you're open to. I open doors and draw the lines, cook the food and drink the wines, wind the clocks and coax the ghosts, wield the sword, and most of which I can't afford does not exist on Christmas Eve. I do believe, I don't betray, I don't belie, I don't rely, I do retry, I do repay. I stay away from leather coats and billy goats and billy clubs and famous quotes and nameless folks and muscle rubs and whether that's inveterate and flags that is Confederate and bags that is oregano and mostly drugs in general. I used to be illiterate and paranoid a little bit. I read into the things I did before I knew that what I do is never quit and never let them tell me shit, like never let them see you sweat. I chew up words that come out wet. My microphone's a cigarette. I smoke this language that I let the words disperse throughout the air without a curse. Bear this life without a care and never let you forget. I drink my fear with every beer to keep me warm throughout the year and do this here to keep my voice transmitting clear. When another musketeer is coming near upon a hill, I simply peer and let him see my eyes distinctively. I stay away from legal courts, genital warts, and indoor sports, sporty shorts and raw yolks, corny jokes, and you should stay away from me if you believe you'll try to coax me into coke with rib pokes and sly smiles. I ride miles on bent spokes on old bikes and rent mics to broke folks for free, but after me.
Hey, can I get that microphone?
I already told you, you can have it after me. I'm Fair Q, I tell the truth and nothing but. There's nothing but some teeth between my soul and you, and that's my goal. I have a tooth made out of gold. I have my youth, my mind is old. If I was selling you my mouth, I would be sold to selling out. The point is moot. I make my points and question asked before I shoot. I'm prone to introduce your colon to my boot before I bow. My time is now. My now is here, you hear me now. I'll be the man, and I am who I am. May you never forget. May you never forget. May you never forget. May you never forget.
Damn, I can't remember. Damn, I can't remember. Damn, I can't remember. Damn, I can't remember.
What? Self-projected ambitions take you down a level. One more stop on this elevator, I'm eating breakfast with the devil. I'm feeding on a fallen man's sins. I stand corrected to defeat mine and self-respected petty crims. By steady hands, you barely stand rejected. My muddy Timbs or bloody shins look deeper, past the skin. What is hip-hop if not images captured by the cameras at a quick stop? Tell you what, self-directed, self-motivated crime, that impulse, there's a keeper. If outside factors lead you to pots of gold or Hollywood actors, then I'm a sleeper. My alarm clock is your beeper. Well, jolly good golly, miss, all ambition is ominous. If it's confused with promise, I'm as misunderstood as I am admonished. Don't question my capacity to go for mine. My safety way behind a line that plays D with tenacity. We dive for interceptions, fly through intersections. I tell you why, making the break or great escape can't be by the directions. I fake right and go wrong, now fake left and go long. Take a good look at your grand ambitions, secret missions and ultimate self-projections. Think of the perfect alibis, whether or not they're lies. Think any solution to your woes is in CDs and videos. Look past the skin, you ain't wise. You can't be too black or too white, as long as you do ride my moonlight. The hourglass begins, each test you face, just pass it in when class begins. But don't deny your image, once it's in the eye of who beholds. Once it's in the eye of who beholds, you'll end up out in the cold. Try to be true, when truth is self-inflicted. Truth should be told, not stolen and resold.
I keep the shotty smoking. I keep the shotty smoking. I keep the shotty smoking.
Know you heard this before.
But tell you what, you long on tooth but not old. Put your speech on hold and delve depths into your soul. Take 12 steps to your goal. Denial step 1, but don't deny your role. Rely on dreams to make you whole. You know music can't save you. Neither will the paychecks it gave you, but neither will a Lexus or a house way out in Bayview. Tell you what, pretend I just paid you to spit some rhymes, not a crime. Now spit the verse for free. Wouldn't you rather work for me? Then clock in before you start rocking. Master your job skill. You go hand out the till and lock in to what you feel. And if it's too much to deal with, then steal. And when you're bored with that, then wield the gat. And when you've had your fill of that, then kill and make your image real. But don't look back and fantasize. You could be rich or happy, but you can't decide. And all the signs point to where the nines point, and that's between your eyes. Can they see the difference between a bullet meant to teach you not to front, or one that's meant to hunt your soul and put you in a hole, capsize? Now all you have is a memory and a soldier's mentality that's always thinking them or me, and a pickup line and a nervous twitch. Though now you're rich and satisfied, but now you have an enemy who could be right behind that tree, who could be right above your head or underneath your bed. Well, it could be me. Sweet dreams, dreams of hip-hop party scenes and hip-hugging blue jeans, all the champagne streams. But tell you what, don't reject your dreams that take you down from stable ground and leave you on that that bed with cold steel to your head. You will have moved on to step 2 once they have left you for dead.